So yeah, this is what they say in the school group chats too, when they put us all in groups. I don't think anyone's here.
Oh,
that
fine.
takes the pressure off. Oh.
Yeah. Nothing's happening for another 20 minutes anyways. Snake movement.
We'll wait a little bit, see if somebody shows up. Oh my god, is it raining?
No, not rain. Oh, it's sprinkling a little. Just a tiny bit. It'd be embarrassing if no one showed up.
We didn't really advertise it, so...
No, I've never done a stream before.
I said we should put it on Instagram, but Kyle wanted to see who is actually paying attention to our YouTube.
I just wanted to see and try this out because I've never done it before.
There's 2 people.
Hello. Oh, hello. I opened the chat.
Sorry, we are very new to this. Never done a live stream before. Never live streamed anything on any platform before ever, so...
Guys, I'm trying to open the chat. Oh, there. Oh, it just shows up. Hello.
Oh, hello, sunlight. Oh, I love that.
How you guys doing? We're gonna go flip some boards here in like 3 minutes, and the other day we found a king snake under it, so probably some more snakes.
Or the same one, maybe, is still.
Yeah, probably the same king snake, honestly. So we'll do that, and then sunsets in like 20-ish minutes, and then the snakes will start moving, and it feels like a good night.
The weather's been kind of crappy the past day.
Yeah, it's just been raining for like 2 days straight.
So today has been nice and hot, so hopefully stimulated some movement for the night.
Yeah, it was like 88 today. Nice March day, spring, late winter. All right, we'll give it 1 more minute, and then we'll go flip the boards for you two.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we are looking for pythons. It's just a really slow time of year. We'll probably see a lot of natives, but if we're lucky, we'll get a python. We've caught a decent amount of pythons here before. It's not a great time of year. Usually we don't start seeing that much until early April, but we're gonna give it our best shot, see what we can find tonight, and potentially if we get a python, that would be awesome.
Yeah, right now is like a transitional period between the pythons breeding. Did you say that already?
No, I didn't.
Okay, between their breeding season and their foraging season, and they're kind of like all, exhausted from getting together all winter, and now they're like, okay, I'm gonna hunker down for a month and not do anything before they go out and actually eat.
Yeah, it's crazy. All of the big males have been reproducing for the past few months, and you'd think like, okay, they'd be ready to go find food.
7 people.
Oh my god, hey, 7 people. You'd think they'd just like sit still for a while. I'm sorry, you'd think they'd go hunt, but they actually just sit still for like a whole month. They just sit in a hole and I guess just rest after looking for mates for so long. But all right, we're 3 minutes in. Let's go flip these boards, see if there's any snakes under them. I doubt this one would have anything because there's like nothing.
Strewn pieces you're talking about?
Yeah, the garbage. All right. See anything under this carpet?
Ooh, it's layered. Very nice. King snakes do like carpet, from what I've been told.
Nothing. All right.
Ew.
Yeah, that's gross. Plastic just falling apart. All right. This is the one that had the king under it. Let's see.
What?
Oh, so sad.
Nobody. You can see like where the
This is our first live stream ever, Whitney. I've never done a live stream. Meg's never done a live stream on any social media. I don't know. This is us just testing it out.
For this to try, because it's like you can't mess up. It's live. Everyone's gonna see it, and they're gonna laugh and point at you.
Ring neck.
Bugs.
Hey, will you grab that snake?
Yeah.
There you go.
Got him. You can let go.
Got the front end? Okay, I got the board for you.
I was gonna use my head to prop it up. I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah, I don't know. If this ends up being fun, we might do more live streams in the future.
It's okay.
We got our first snake of the night.
Trying to be really gentle because he's just a little guy.
Ring neck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool little snake. Is he just like bugs, worms, slugs?
And he looks pretty boring on the top, but then you go to the bottom and ooh.
Oh yeah, vibrant, bright colors.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay.
That's called aposematic, right? Or no, that's for the color scheme. What is it when it's just the bright colors?
I don't know. Vivid.
Yeah, so they like flip over and show that bright color, and a predator might think that it's poisonous. It's not, but they show the colors and no, poisonous to eat.
Oh,
the bright colors, yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I'm learning things too.
All right.
Yeah, just a little fella.
All right, you want a little feller go?
Yeah.
All right, first snake of the night.
Wouldn't think so because they're so small, but ringnecks actually have horrible musk, and when it gets stinky, when they musk on you, it is so smelly, you would just not believe it.
All right. Oh, skink. Yeah, oh, he's gone. Watch the ants. There's a bunch of these carpenter ants here.
Oh, that was a skink here. I've never seen a skink here.
Woo!
That's so awesome.
These ants, if you get bit by that, oh my God, I've had my entire neck get inflamed just from a bite on my shoulder. It hurts way more than you think.
I'm trying to remember the skink species, and I don't know.
I think that was a southern 5-line skink.
Oh, I didn't remember the common names. I only remembered the scientific
Plestiodon
names.
laticeps.
Okay, a laticeps.
No, laticeps was the other one. I don't see anything under here.
Nobody.
Dude, oh my God. Just imagine stepping on that.
Were those nails?
Yeah, those are all just nails sticking out.
That's horrible.
I actually did get a tetanus shot last year, so we're all good.
Me too. Just so that we could do this. Flip dirty trash and rusty
There's
tin.
ants. That's it. Oh, that looks gross.
I'm gonna still do it. Look. Hello?
Anybody inside of it?
It's really gross.
Yeah, I bet it smells. I can smell it from here.
I'm gonna stop touching it because it's really smelly. I don't want to smell it.
All right. I think that's all of the garbage over here. As the sun goes down, the snakes will start moving, usually about like as the sun is going below the horizon. That's when we start seeing the most movement. But I bet we'll still see a couple little critters out if we get cruising. Did we flip any of these 2x4s?
No. He's desperate now.
I am desperate. One more ring necks. All right. Let's go see what we can road cruise. Hey, Newports. God, it's so much garbage around here. All right, back in the car.
You always gotta have your trusty turtle. Trusty turtle.
Is that your Germex?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably need some of that too.
Poops it out of its butt. It gives me the Germex out of its butt.
Reverse.
I can hold that.
Okay. So we were out here just a few nights ago. We saw a fresh baby mud snake. It's probably like my favorite native you can see out here. So I'm hoping we'll see some tonight.
People, hello.
Hello, everyone. Well, usually what we see is a lot of water snakes, ribbon snakes, garter snakes. That's about most of it. And then we'll see occasionally the mud snakes and king snakes will be out too.
Yeah.
And then pythons as well. But if we see one tonight, I think it'll only be about 6 feet in length. That's usually the age class we'll see.
That's a great hand sanitizer container. Thank you very much, Whitney. I appreciate that.
I use some of that.
What is it? Not Bed Bath & Beyond. It's Bath & Body Works. They got great ones. I got a little one that's like a whale shark too. Do you guys know if there's accurate enough python? Oh, hold on. Let me open
You gotta
that.
see how to open the chat. It just disappears quickly. How do we open it?
I feel like such an old person when I'm trying to do this right now. Chat viewing options. It's like blocked by my stupid thing. No.
I think you asked about the python population, and no one has a accurate statistic. There's like if you look at all of the guesses, let's call them like kind of educated guesses, they're very very rangeful. I've seen them go from 10,000 to 500,000, which is an absurd big difference there. It's really, really hard to calculate exactly how many there are, especially with all of the different types of habitats. They're not using certain areas as much as they're using others, so it's really hard to like calculate, okay, this area would have 10 versus 5 over here. So no exact numbers on that yet. Still need more research, but people are getting kind of a better idea, mostly through like telemetry where they're tracking the snakes in the wild. And they find out exactly, when they're tracking a bunch of males, they find how many females they can remove and kind of assess how many females are in an area based off how many males find females. So, we don't actually know though, which is a little frightening. We're trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
And nothing out yet. The past few nights we've been out here was raining, and we still found snakes, so I think tonight will still be pretty good.
I hope so. I think so.
Yeah. Where's everybody from that's in here right now?
Okay, I'll start. I'm from Southeast Florida. I don't like telling people that. Ooh, Sunlight's from Pennsylvania. Hello.
Oh, awesome. Welcome. That's cool.
I bet it's cold there right now. Or actually, no, it's probably not. I don't know. I'm watching you. That you hunted down some nests last year. Are you going to do the same this year? Whitney's from Arizona.
I love Arizona. We were out there for the first time.
Oh, Hatteras Island, North Carolina. Ooh. That sounds like a cool place with some sharky.
Oh, awesome. We actually went to North Carolina and Arizona for like the first time ever last year. It was so much fun. I loved both of those states. North Carolina was so charming, and Arizona was just loaded with rattlesnakes.
And I had no idea that the only Venus flytraps that you can find like native to the world are in North Carolina, South Carolina, like that, a very small area, maybe like a 75-mile range. And I thought it was so cool.
Oh yeah, on the nest thing, we're absolutely doing that. We've already been preparing for that. There was a pretty slow winter season. We didn't remove as many as we usually get in the winter, but we spent a lot of time like just scouting different nesting habitats and finding old hatched out eggshells and just like noting the location. So we're going back to those for sure, but it's just not nest season yet. Just about 2 more months, 3 more months. I'm getting like anxious to go out there.
Hi from Denmark. That's so
awesome.
That's so cool.
Are there any snakes in Denmark?
I bet it's cold there.
Reptiles in general? Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I would have no idea.
I don't know.
Pretty sure I can tell you where it is geographically, but
I could.
I know you can. I can. I'm pretty sure that I can. I just don't have 100% confidence in that.
What time is it right now? We got, all right, about 15 more minutes till sunset. You guys will see, this will be crazy. Like, there's usually like a 10-minute window where there's just snake movement, and like sometimes it lines up like crazy, but we'll see 15 to 20 snakes in a matter of 10 minutes. You'll see like 4 water snakes in a row, just all moving across the road. I've never done this live before.
There's 2 species.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. I wonder how they survive.
They probably hibernate for a lot of the year there.
Yeah. No, but it is really great when we get that push of movement. It's so cool, and you'll see sometimes it's when the temperature actually rises. Did you say that already?
Yeah, not that part.
Oh yeah, sometimes the temperature will rise a little bit by just like 1 or 2 degrees, and then there'll just be a push of snakes coming. It's
so
hopefully we
saw
get that
a comment about rat snakes.
Oh, I didn't.
In Pennsylvania.
How do we read the comments? Does anyone know how to open these comments? No, okay. I can just open an individual one at a time. That's awesome. You do.
Favorite snake is definitely the eastern indigo snake. That's our largest snake in North America. They eat rattlesnakes. They eat venomous snakes. They're really cool. And if you see one in the wild, they're just naturally really friendly, which is crazy. Oh, there we go. We figured it out.
Yeah.
We can go back on the chat.
Okay, I see giant rat snakes in Pennsylvania, which is surprising.
Yeah, those things are cold tolerant. I actually grew up in Kansas, and I would see rat snakes occasionally in November, like a dead one on the road when it was just like 35 degrees that day, and I'd be like, what? I don't know how that was even alive. was sprinkling a little bit.
It'll be all right. I might actually stimulate a little movement.
Yeah.
Getting a tiny little bit of rain. The snakes might be like, ooh, I can feel that front coming. I gotta move.
We've noticed that a lot too. If you go on the edge of a storm, it'll like drop the air pressure, and we usually see more snakes moving. So this is a storm going right by us tonight, so I'm hoping that'll happen. Maybe even get a python. Python.
That would be nice. Yeah, it's been a slow march.
We've gotten a couple pythons so far this month, though.
Yeah, a couple good ones.
We can still go out in the daytime right now to go like hike them, but oh, what was that? You study or work with snakes? At the moment, we're just doing full-time snake hunting. We both graduated college last year, and we just wanted to do python hunting for a little while before we get big boy, big girl jobs. So we're actually looking in the job market right now to see what else we can get, because doing python hunting is a blast, but it is hard to live in South Florida with that.
Yeah.
It is
expensive. The
expensive
cost of
here.
living is really high down here, and it just, it doesn't cover it. So we gotta move forward, but we hope to both work with reptiles of some kind in some capacity, or with Florida natives in some capacity, or invasives.
Dead banded water snake right here that's been picked off by birds.
Oh. Do I show it?
Yeah, sure, why not? What we're seeing live from the field. Can we zoom on that? Oh,
yes, I can. Oh
man.
my word, I don't know if I should have though. Sorry, it's a little shaky.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Yeah.
Oh, at least it's a good meal for the birds here. You can see they've definitely been picking on it all day.
Uh-huh. Ugh. Poor thing.
Where's the gators at? I just saw some over there earlier.
I saw the cutest size one, but he's gone now. They're probably all going to sleep now. It's like way past their bedtime.
The gator bedtime?
Yeah. Oh no, that's my tortoises. My tortoises are like tucked in by like 4 o'clock.
She has 2 redfoot tortoises. They live in our backyard in like a 10-foot by 6-foot enclosure. They're so fun. They're just going out and seeing them. They're stomping around the enclosure all day.
As soon as you come out, they just come stomping towards you like a little army of 2. What happens to all the pythons after you catch them? I've seen you. Why does it keep disappearing when I said it? I've seen you catch some huge ones. Do they go to a lab? Do you sell them?
So like a majority of them do have to be euthanized. It's unfortunate, but there's just so many pythons, we can't like give them all to different places. A lot of them, it depends on where we catch them too. If we catch them in an area where researchers are doing research with telemetered snakes, they always want us to bring the pythons to them. So this year, actually, a lot of the snakes we caught this winter, we brought them to a lab, and a lot of those got redeployed back out into the field. They got a transmitter put in them, and they're tracking that male snake now. So that's cool when that happens, but unfortunately a lot of them just have to be euthanized. It's sad, but we have to do it. There's nothing we can do we've caught over 400 pythons ourselves. It's just too many to give to zoos or anything like that.
Yeah, we have to self-euthanize. We don't really have like a lab to bring them to per se.
Yeah, it just depends on where we catch them and what time of the year it is, like who's looking for what type of snake. We'll occasionally bring them to researchers and they'll tag them as a big
Reminds
thing.
me, I need to text somebody back who reached out about and asked about that research.
Oh yeah, the skin, we try to utilize the snake as much as possible every time. So like after they're euthanized, we will usually bring them to a lab after they've been skinned. So we have someone who will buy the skins off of them, or off of us. They'll get this the snake skins. And then the carcass there, will take them to, a lot of times, the school we graduated from, Florida Gulf Coast University, and students can do necropsies there and get experience looking at like what the snakes have been eating, what parasites they had, and get some any data, any kids wanting to research there. So that's cool. I really do try to use them as much as possible. I feel bad having to put them down.
Yeah, try to give their life like purpose, just out of respect for the animal. I mean, it's the best that we can do is make the most out of all of it. And, but
Yeah.
Not the most pleasant.
It's a sticker Meg made.
Yeah, I drew this. On my iPad, this turtle. And I haven't made it available yet because I am, I guess, just too scared to put myself out there. But this was for the turtle team that I volunteer for, the Highland Beach Sea Turtle team. So I don't show the turtles very often because it's a very sensitive thing, and I want to respect like the rules and everything of the program that I volunteer for, and respect the privacy of the beach and the turtles since it's like a very public kind of area. But yeah, I made that sticker for them so they could sell them. Oh, what did it say? Sorry.
So yeah, new to the live stream. We're figuring it out.
Thank you both. I will put it out there. I have a couple actually. I made a leatherback sticker and a loggerhead sticker as well. Yeah, we are putting them down.
Yeah, we responded.
Okay, we did. Okay, just making sure.
Okay, cool.
I just want to make sure we answer everybody because I don't want to miss anything.
All right, about 10 to 15 minutes until snakes. Or occasionally they'll be moving a little bit before.
Yeah, we had one green water snake.
Yeah, on our way in before we started the live, we got a big green water snake on the road.
I was like, oh, we should have started already, but then nothing else came after that for the next, like, what, hour, I don't know, 30 minutes, so.
Yeah, we put the ringneck snake and the skinks, that was so far.
What are the names of my tortoises? My tortoises' names are Meatball and Basil. And we've never encountered the monkeys. No, I've never seen them. I've heard a lot about them. Apparently there's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different species.
Yeah, I think there's like 4 or so populations. I know there's one outside the Fort Lauderdale airport, which we live like 20 minutes away from, so I guess, I don't know, maybe we should go see monkeys here in the future. Be careful. If you go to Silver Springs, those monkeys have herpes, and it's a deadly form of herpes, so be careful. Don't feed the monkeys. Don't get near them. Don't trust them. Do not get bit by the herpes monkeys. Please don't take our advice of, oh, see the monkeys. Don't get near them, though. Don't trust them. We've been to that area where the monkeys are at Silver Springs. It's a very beautiful place. We saw some manatees there. Manatee farted on us there, actually, while we were there. It was the most foul smell I've ever smelled in my life, dude. It was like... I like couldn't believe how bad of a smell that was. Like, he did a necropsy on a python when he was still working with the Conservancy of Southwest Florida, interning with them in their python program. He was doing a necropsy on one that had eaten 3 squirrels. 3 squirrels, 1.5 of them were digested, and the other 1.5 were like just rotting in there, and it was the most vile smell ever, but it smelled exactly like that manatee fart. It was the same smell. It was so bad. Biohazards everywhere, yeah. The poor manatees. Yeah. I don't know, I think it's just like equal to a cow fart, but with seagrass. I don't know, you're from Kansas, you've smelled cow farts. I've never smelled cow farts. I've never been near one when they fart. Much worse. I can guarantee that. Okay, we ended that. Yeah, another thing on the monkeys, though, we just had someone tell us that they saw monkeys on an island out here in the Everglades like a few weeks ago, and we've kept our eyes out each time we've gone by it, and I haven't seen them, but like, crazy. You never know in South Florida when like just some weird animal's gonna show up from someone dumping them, because a lot of things can just survive here with the climate. Including monkeys, clearly. Oh, excuse me. I need to refill this water bottle. Do you think we could, like, slow down? Gotcha. Okay. All right. I don't want the phone to shake too much. How close are we to Big Cypress? We're pretty far today, like 2 hours-ish. We're still in the Everglades. Everglades is a huge area, but tonight we're kind of in the northern extent of it. Despite my hat. It's actually really dirty right now. I regret showing that on camera. The weirdest critter we found in our adventures. I don't know what the weirdest critter is. Oh, the worm lizard. That one is cool. The Florida worm lizard. It's not a worm. It's not a snake. It's a lizard, but it looks exactly like an earthworm. Yeah, it just looks like a worm, but like with scales. You guys search a picture of it on your computer or phone right now. Florida worm lizard. They look really weird.
It's an endemic to the like the middle of Florida, the Lake Wales Ridge area, I think. It's so you can only find it there. And man, they get big. They actually get pretty big. From the pictures that I've seen.
2 feet at max.
2 feet,
Like
yeah.
max.
When you think of an earthworm that's 2 feet long,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it looks just like an earthworm, but at 2 feet long, and you're like, but it's got scales and a little tongue.
I'm sure the monkeys have some sort of impact. Anything that's not native to here will always have some form of impact. I don't know. I'm not actually I don't have that much knowledge on the monkeys and their impacts on the ecosystem.
It seems like their populations are really localized. I don't know. I mean, I'm learning now of all these different species that are here, so maybe it's not as localized as I think it is, but it seems like it's kind of more or less localized. I think they are probably not good for the ecosystem, but they are good for ecotourism.
Yeah, the ones at the springs, they have been offered to remove them, but they're like, no, people come and see
There's
this
like
area.
300 of those up there.
Like, come see the monkeys, and it's like a tourist attraction.
Because they were released for the Tarzan movie, I believe.
The first Tarzan movie
first
that
Tarzan
was in like the
movie,
60s or even earlier,
I thought
maybe
it was
actually.
Like
Might have been the 30s.
I thought it was like,
I think it was
way
the 30s.
earlier. I have no clue. But keeping your cats away from the constrictors.
Yeah, always. We have pythons. They're always in secure areas, and the boas, they've been just a delight in their enclosure, so they've been fine. Our boas, they both just shed at the exact same time. It was really cool. The male did one in like a full one piece. It was a really awesome shed. And they both actually just ate finally for the first time for these wild boas. They both are eating rats now. We'd like to get them on birds because those are healthier, but they're eating, which is really cool to have like a wild snake eating in captivity.
Yeah.
So happy about that.
Especially the first time that we're trying too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, I tried the other week, but they didn't want it. But
never mind.
No, they're eating, they're shedding, they're doing pretty good. Yeah. Female looks nice and thick. I still think she's gravid and gonna have some babies. So.
If the phone dramatically falls, I'm sorry, I'm not holding it at this moment. It's kind of staged in a spot where it could just go and fall right to the gear shift.
Yeah. I think the cats are way too big for a boa. The boas are not big enough. Pythons, they definitely eat the
Our
cats.
cat, Ollie, is also very, very spunky, and I do not think he would let anybody eat him. He's a kicker and a biter.
Yeah, he's a fighter.
He is
feels
a
like
fighter. But in a good way. Like, he likes to play rough is all. He never draws blood.
What's that in the road?
Unless I get him pissed.
It's garbage. Not a snake. Sorry.
I fell for it too.
No, well, you were looking at that dead one there.
I was looking at the dead one that we
same
already
dead one.
passed.
We're just kind of going back and forth in this one area tonight, seeing what we can see. Like, most of the Everglades is entirely dry right now. We're in a 25-year historical drought, so like everywhere's not that great for looking for snakes right now.
That's so cool.
That's crazy. So we're in an area where that has decent amount of water relative to the rest of the Everglades, and kind of hopes that we'll see a little bit more snake movement here. Because if they don't have any water access, a lot of the snakes will just sit in a hole until the water fills up around them.
I don't know how many of you are interested in birds, but there's a lot of swallows out here.
Oh, wow.
There have been just like 1,000 swallows. I feel like it's like 1,000.
Yeah, look at all that.
night.
I mean, not nearly as many as we saw the other
it.
night,
It's
but
hard to tell on camera probably, but they're just like everywhere, flying in all directions, and it's so pretty.
yeah, we're huge birders. We love birds too, but whenever we share it on social media, most people don't care. It's so sad.
Boo,
Boo, birds. Reptiles only.
Oh, there's a bunch above you if you stick the camera just like out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other night there was like 1,000 of them in the sky. It was really crazy. Sun's going down.
Sometimes they fly in like a way that almost looks like they're dancing. night it's kind of chaotic, but sometimes they do it in synchronized.
Beautiful sunsets, though. It's been the dry season for the past few months, so there hasn't been any clouds in the sky. So that's nice when the wet season shows up. It's great sunsets every night.
And now that it's 80 degrees and the sun is going down, I'm gonna need a sweater.
No. Yeah, what's the temperature you all need a hoodie at? For Meg, it's 79.
It's about 70. I'm like right in the middle right now. I'm not committed to putting it on, but my arms are cold. But we also have it a little chilly in this car. I don't know. But it's true. I swear, as soon as it goes below 80 and I'm in the shade, I'm like, ugh. Yes, thank you, Whitney. Thank you.
Well, yeah, Arizona, I feel like people there have the exact same problem we do. Like, if I travel anywhere that's outside of this state, I'm freezing all the time. We actually really love the humidity. I like start peeling when I'm away from it.
When we were in Arizona, like my eyes are already dry because I've had surgery on my eyes and all this stuff, and so my eyes are already dry, like way drier than they should be for my age. And so when we went to Arizona, I was just like, oh gosh, I can't see. My eyes are all blurry from literally just like the dust in my eyes.
Alright, any second now.
Any second now.
Damn, that's a lot of birds. What do you say? Are the bugs crazy in the Everglades? It just started raining this week, like the first rains of the year, and like as soon as that started, the bugs have started coming out, which is unfortunate. During the dry season, I mean, we'd like never see them. But right now, not that bad. Sunset, they get pretty bad. Here in about 1 to 2 months, they'll be horrendous.
The person was talking about the temperature. Sunlight was talking about seeing the temperature people put hoodies on, and was the most surprising thing when I visited Florida. Oh yeah.
Is that like it's the middle of summer? Yeah, it's...
Yeah, I feel like I don't adjust well to temperatures. I don't adjust well in general, especially when it changes quickly.
Everyone loves to trash talk us for not being cold tolerant, but as soon as July comes around, they're the ones complaining, and we're doing fine. Thriving.
Yeah, I don't mind sweating. I really don't. A lot of people are like, and I get it. If you work indoors and you just like gotta go inside after sweating, it's kind of gross. But if you work outside, it's like, all right, I'm gonna be gross and sweaty and dirty anyways. I might as well be for. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to scream.
Sebring, hello.
I love that area. Oh, it's like one time I actually had to take a train because my car just went kaput and I had to go back to my grandma down in South Florida. And so I took a train from Jacksonville to South Florida. 10 out of 10 do not recommend it. It was like 11 hours for some reason, and we went through the middle of the state and went through Sebring, and we were going at like 5 miles an hour, but it was so pretty. So I guess that was the one good part, but that was the only pretty part. Like otherwise we were just going through cities, and I don't recommend.
We've been to Sebring quite a few times. There's a lot of good snakes up in that area.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. I love the tortoises up there.
Yeah. I miss the tortoises. I miss the gopher tortoises. That's one thing.
What monitors have you come across? Any tegus? I've seen tegus a couple times. Impossible to hand catch in the daytime.
Like you just kind of see one and you're like, oh
and
shit.
You take one
and you
step
take
at
like,
it and it's just...
Oh, I take like one breath at it and it's just gone. Like it knows instinctually, just like, fuck, that thing saw me, and it's gone.
The monitors is like would be the same thing. We've been to the areas they live at. I just haven't seen any yet. The days we've been there have been like cloudy and they were in holes.
We got to go with somebody who was doing telemetry on them, and we did go one day with him to try to track them, and we actually saw like the little caverns and stuff they were using, and the rock walls and the sea walls, and so we did see the habitat that they were using, but we did not get to see
it's funny
one.
habitat. It's just like suburbia along canals, and like that was the perfect habitat for a monitor. They love living in the seawalls, I guess. How do we get the chat back up?
Oh, I'll do it. You can just ask me, I'll get it. Ah! Radio, go away. No one listens to you. Except other
What
people
does
who
it say?
listen. Yeah, I don't know.
Live on lake.
I don't know where Lake Ice Talk Poga is. I'm sorry
That
if I
sounds like
butchered
it's far
that.
up north. Where
It
is
sounds
that?
like Canada. I don't know.
That does
It
sound
sounds, or New
Canadian.
Hampshire.
Or New Hampshire.
Yeah, it sounds like somewhere near where my aunt
Where is
lives.
that at?
Simple Florida living. It makes me feel like they're from Florida because they're
Oh yeah, I didn't read the name. That does
near
make...
Sebring. What?
Oh!
That's really interesting. I've never heard of that lake. There's
Well,
so
there's
many
a bunch
tiny
of different
lakes.
little lakes there that all have those funny names. Oh, that's cool. I bet you see a lot of cool stuff on the lake there.
Brian Gyre. Oh god, I'm gonna
For
butcher
sure.
people's names if I say them out loud. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of like for invasive lizards on the big ones. I don't know if we've seen a crazy amount of them. We've seen like all the iguanas, tegu,
Agamas.
agamas.
I've gotten to see
Amoebas.
amoeba. Yeah, I've gotten to catch an amoeba.
An amoeba's
which
like
is really
a
cool. It's like
medium
a mini
tegu.
It's like a smaller tegu. But it's bluish.
Yeah, they're really cool.
They got like blue colors. You should look up a picture of them if you don't know what it looks like, because there's 20 people in here. Oh, that's so cool. No, I said it and I jinxed it. My bad. But yeah, an amoeba.
Do we catch the iguanas? Not often. I mean, a lot of it. They're
What
not
do you
doing
do?
that much, in our opinion. They're invasive in the stance that they're causing economic harm to seawalls, which I can see.
I don't even really see what they're doing to the seawalls. They
And
skitter
they're
on the beach a little bit.
A garden nuisance, but they
I
kind
walk
of
the beach
fill in the
every
niche
week.
of squirrels that we already killed all of them.
I walk the beach every week, and I can tell you, I mean, I'll see like 1 or 2 iguana tracks on the beach. You really don't see much, and my
there's a
grandma
lot of
lives
them.
out that way. I mean, I don't really...
They're pretty restricted to like the urban areas though. Like here in the Glades, Everglades, I never see them, almost
Yeah.
never. So like if they're having any impacts, it's on the cities, and I can guarantee you those cities are incredibly screwed up ecologically already.
Yeah, and it's not like under our contract to take those
I like the
out,
iguanas
so
too.
it's
I feel
fine.
bad. I mean, I feel
Yeah.
bad about the pythons as well, but
I mean, I'm not. What am I gonna do? Take every brown anole I see on the street too? Like, oh man, I don't have the energy to do all that.
Missed the chat there. I didn't see what it said.
I would think that shooting it would be a lot safer than fighting with them. For pythons, pythons, hunters bring guns. You believe it or not, that's actually not as safe, because, you know, this thing is gonna if it doesn't just flee right away, which 99% of the time they would, unless they're on eggs. Let's say it's on eggs, right? And it is actually like gonna strike at you. You know, I mean, you probably have a good shot, dude, but it's better to just get your hands on it and get control so that you don't accidentally shooting at somebody else, or I don't know.
I don't really. That's not the reason
I don't know.
that I do.
That's what my girl brain went to. I don't know.
No, it's like a pea-sized area that you need to like hit, and even if you do that, you really do need to do extra steps on top of that to make sure the snake's euthanized. I actually just saw a photo of these people who caught an anaconda who got shot in the head right there, and the bullet went through it, and the anaconda was fine. These snakes are insanely resilient. I have seen them get hit by semis and be fine.
I've seen a hatchling get hit by a truck and then just try to like squiggle off right out. It got hit on the head, and I'm like,
I like couldn't believe it. I watched that happen. They're unbelievably resilient, and like shooting them in the wild could be fine. Like after we catch them, that's something that we could do. But we do also work in a lot of no shooting areas, national park lands, private areas, so they don't like us shooting guns out here.
yeah, and we work with researchers, as we previously stated, where we don't know oftentimes if they want to tag the snake and have us bring it to them live already or not. So we need to get in contact with those people first.
Those giant ones that we find in the winter, though, when we're like miles from the road, we just don't carry the euthanasia equipment with us because it's just we're walking miles and miles through the Everglades. So I'm trying to like minimize the amount of weight I have.
Just trying to carry enough water to
Yeah.
not get dehydrated.
4 out of 5 surveys, we're not finding one when we're doing it on foot. So I'm not gonna bring all that equipment with me every time. However, though, when we do catch one and then I'm like 3 miles into dragging it out, then I really regret not having it and doing that. But it is more difficult also to like carry them out when they're bloody, and when they're euthanized, their muscles will keep moving for up to 24 hours around that. So like after you do that, they'll be squiggling a lot instead of being kind of a limp noodle.
Yeah, it doesn't keep them from.
Yeah.
I envied you guys for those great adventures in the swamp.
Sorry, I clicked
I
off of it.
shouldn't be. I don't feel funny reading them out loud.
You read it out loud.
We envied you guys for those great adventures in the swamp until we saw those damn mosquitoes. That's right,
Yeah, they're pretty horrendous during the wet season.
The most fun that you never want to have. That's what we say, because it really is pretty miserable getting out there. And yeah, I'm just trying not to think about it. I'm just like in denial.
It like mentally breaks you after like.
Yeah.
We probably could have found more last year, but I just like mentally couldn't go back out there. Just like every time I was sleeping, I was still just hearing the buzzing.
Oh yeah, I would close my eyes and just see like swarms, or like you literally just see swarms everywhere and hear it for weeks after. Oh my gosh, it took so long for that to go away. How much of a bounty do they give you on pythons?
As those contractors, we get $50 for little snakes 4 foot and under, and then $25 per additional foot. Yeah, that's like, I think that's pretty fair.
Whitney, you don't have to be scared of an iguana. It will jump off the bridge if you tried to go up to it. They're so timid. They don't want to mess with you. Don't worry.
Away from you.
That's really the case with most reptiles. They really don't want to have any kind of encounter with you. Even a gator, I mean, they often will just duck under the water and swim away. They don't want to.
We were at a park last year and I went into the bathroom and there was just like a baby iguana that like ran up by my foot while I was using the toilet. I was like, what? And I just grabbed it and like stuck it in my pocket and I walked out. And I was like, hey Meg, look at this. That was at the
water
park.
At the God, why is it blank now? The Rapids, the Rapids Water Park. I don't know if anybody in this chat has been to the Rapids Water Park or if they're in South Florida, but great water park, highly recommend.
You have to wear bug suits. Bug suits absolutely for the heavy mosquito season. Like, I can't survive without that.
I can't stress that enough with the bug suits.
Ticks are not an issue here. They don't exist for most parts of South Florida. The burrow ticks will get you if you're reaching your arms into burrows. Yeah.
So when we're digging up a nest, it does become a little bit of an issue. I've seen like
but they're not that bad.
2 ticks on me in total, you know.
Yeah, they're like tiny itty bitty.
Yeah. I don't even know if they would have bit me. So.
Oh, they dug into me for sure.
Oh. Who's Doug?
Nice. How do you do it?
You have to press the middle one, yeah.
Pensacola. Well, thanks. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
My dad grew up in the Pensacola area. I went there a lot when I was a teenager. I love that area.
I love that spot. Y'all have amazing dunes up there. We went to some state parks around Pensacola. I don't know if it was exactly around Pensacola, but a state park specifically with just like 30-foot tall dunes. It was so cool.
Yeah, that was really awesome.
What's the gem? Is there a bounty on eggs? So there is a bounty on nests.
Per nest, yeah.
Yeah, and now they've added like little incentives here and there, and they do have an incentive for whoever gets, I think, like the most eggs during nesting season this year. But
yeah, so excited to participate in that.
Yeah, because they didn't have that last year because there's not really that many nests that are found, so we kind of...
Yeah, I feel like 5 to 10 years ago, like finding a python nest was like unheard of, and like now people are starting to really figure it out and find them. So
to answer your question, Brian, we have never gone live before this. I've never done anything live in my life, neither is he.
no.
And we will definitely do it again. I hope to do this often. We're going to California for the next like 2 weeks.
Mhm.
We're gonna go see the national parks, go see Yosemite and the sequoia trees. So I'm really excited for that. So we may not go live during the next 2 weeks, but as soon as we come back, we will.
Yeah, when we get back, the wet season should be like in effect, and we'll start having even better night movement.
Who knows? If I have service out there, then maybe I will try. If anybody would be interested in just like having some views for 10 minutes or an hour, I don't
Live
know,
stream
walk through
from the parks.
from the trail. I don't know. We probably won't
Yeah.
have service while we're out there.
We'll definitely be
though.
doing like some herping out there too, though. Like, we're looking for rattlesnakes, a lot of different types of snakes in the deserts.
California
and stuff
king snake.
there. I miss Mount Whitney.
Mount Whitney? Where's Mount Whitney? In California?
I think
I'm
so.
assuming.
Don't think we'll be going to that.
Is that up by
Or-
like the redwoods near like Oregon
Or
and
is it
stuff?
in the park of Yosemite?
We're not going further than Yosemite. We're kind of gonna go like in a little circle and go from down where the poppies are and like outside of Los Angeles, go around, go to Sequoia, Yosemite, go down Pacific Coast Highway on our way back, do tide pools, and then herping. So I've very much planned this out.
Because I kind of forgot about daylight
Higher
savings and the
point-
sunset's
highest
much
point
later than
in
I
the
thought it was.
Oh yeah, well
I mean, it's going down
not
now,
that bad.
but-
Yeah, I guess it's good for the light for this, but
Yeah.
we'll keep it on. If the snake doesn't pop up, we'll keep it on for another like 15 minutes or
we'll
something.
get snakes soon.
Yeah, I'm not
For
worried.
sure.
I'm not worried about it. Northern
Alright.
California, highest point in the lower 48.
Oh, okay.
And you're from California. Cool. I'm
Have
really
to pee.
excited to see California. Go, please, girl.
I'm gonna use the natural bathroom. Yeah, that's
Rummage.
rummaging.
Oh gosh, I gotta be on here by myself. Mount Whitney is a while east of the Sequoia Parks. East. I have to think of it the other way because I'm from the southeast coast of Florida, so to me, east is just ocean, but you're the opposite. So, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be going that far east. I think we're just gonna be, because you know what? You can't get to the other side of the mountains, is what I learned. I really wanted to go to these hot springs that are in like the Mammoth Lakes area, and it's on the east side of the mountains, like on the other side of where Yosemite is, and you have to go either through the national park or you have to drive like 6 hours around the mountains on the top or on the bottom through the desert, which I was like, damn, that's uncool. But I'll have to look it up. I'll look up where that is and see if we can maybe even squeeze it in if it's close enough. I don't know.
The Mount Whitney.
Yeah, weather's hotter than normal. Damn.
Yeah, we were hoping to go see like a little bit of snow, but I think we're fine if we don't see that much.
Yeah.
It'll still be really pretty.
I've seen snow like, I don't know, like 5 times in my life, maybe. And it's not been pretty one time it was pretty, where it was like feet of snow. And then there was an ice storm the next day and my snowman froze over.
All right. So 3 nights ago when we were here, our snake push started at 7:48 p.m. It is 7:48 p.m. right now. I expect us to start seeing some snakes.
And Kyle knows that because he takes data on every snake that we see out here. I would also, but I noticed that we were just taking the screenshots of the same thing all the time. So we take data on every snake that we see out here, alive or dead. And so we're just compiling a huge data set of all of the reptiles that we see in South Florida.
Yeah, I got a
essentially,
database of like 3,000
especially snakes and
now.
turtles. Yeah, and turtles too. I always note the turtles. Can't forget them. You could probably ski on those mountains. At least you'll see snow from a we'll see it
Yeah.
from a distance on the mountains, which will be like
Yeah.
something you see in a postcard.
We might just have to
Cool.
drive up to the top of one just to go play in snow a little bit. Build a snowman.
Yeah. I don't know about skiing. I would probably fall on my ass. It's supposed to hit 90 this week. Well, the groundhogs lied to me.
That was about 6 weeks ago, though, so...
Well, maybe the flowers, all the wildflowers will be blooming then. You gotta think of positive, Brian.
Snake!
Ah! Gotta stay positive. Okay.
It's a ribbon.
Let me flip this thing. Hello.
Oh. Use at your toes.
I'm not wearing shoes.
Come here, it's okay. Hi, little guy.
Hi.
Oh, he's nibbling. These are one of the most common snakes we see in this area. Big bug eater, slug eater.
Totally harmless. If they bite you, it does not hurt. It doesn't even feel like Velcro. You're dusty.
He is really dusty. It's very dry out here, even where there's water. See that? That's some nice snake poop that I got on my thumb there. That's awesome.
Ooh, yummy.
Is he going into your sleeve?
Oh.
Beautiful. Well, I guess honestly this is a very dull looking one. It's just brown.
Yeah.
But
Unique looking,
I'm
though.
always happy seeing a snake.
Does he have a scar on his body right down there, or is that the cloaca popping open?
I think that is just the cloaca popping open. So a cloaca is a 3-in-1 hole right there. They can poop, pee, and reproduce with that.
3-in-1 fun.
Yeah. Well, let's get him off the road, and there's gonna be more snakes moving.
He's moving this way, right?
He was, yeah.
Okay. I don't have shoes if you wanted to walk him
Yeah,
off further. Oh, well, I have the phone. Okay.
No.
I'll put my shoes on, I swear.
Alright, stay off the road.
Let's see. Here we go.
First road cruise of the night.
Whoa!
Ooh, and it reeks of snake poop in here now. That's
Another one of those tiny snakes like that. Those snakes don't get bigger than that, really. Not much, right?
No, that was a full-grown adult.
And their musk smells so bad.
Something
like, it just
about...
reeks.
I mean, almost all of them do. Like, I can't say there's a single snake musk I'm like, oh, that's so pleasant.
I don't know. I kind of find the python musk pretty pleasant.
Well, that was crazy. So that was within 4 minutes of the other night of when the push started. Like, they move like clockwork. It's pretty crazy to see that.
Yeah.
So literally within 5 minutes, we can like guess when the snake movement's gonna start. That's really cool.
That's all temperature dependent too. Like, you
Temperature
can't do
and
the
sunset
same thing
dependent.
in a month at the same exact time, because sunset time is going to change a little bit. Temperatures are going to be different. The rain patterns are going to be different. So you got to pay attention to all that stuff.
Yeah, you gotta read them. I'm looking for snakes.
While you're out here in California, have a screen test. What do you mean?
What's a screen test?
Oh, like for Hollywood.
Is that what that is?
I don't know. I'm just assuming that's what they mean. I don't know. I don't know. If you could elaborate on that, that would be fantastic, because I have no idea. I don't necessarily want to be in Hollywood, if that's what you mean. I'm not meant for the big screen. I'm meant for the small YouTube size screen. That's good enough for me. It's more than enough.
14 people's crazy.
What bird is that?
They said yes, Hollywood.
I don't know. I think I'm already past the age where they want me. Or I guess, I don't know. There's no age limit in Hollywood. I don't.
Just keep doing us.
I like my.
We're trying to
I like my
avoid the LA
privacy.
area, even though we're flying in there.
Yeah, well, I've been told that, like, around the perimeters, you know, not in the city, but when you're outside of it, it's pretty nice. There's a lot of cool, like, hiking trails.
Although I feel like you can say that for almost
mountains.
every American city. It's just like, it actually sucks in the city, but outside of it.
Yeah, but how much outside of
got
it?
to go, but stay safe. All right, thanks for joining in, Brian.
Yeah, thanks for watching, Brian.
Have a good night.
I feel like on the outside of it is not so bad from what I've been told, but you know, that might be like they may only have a 30-minute drive, whereas here, like, the closest place I feel like is at least 45 minutes away to get to not urbanized development land.
Yeah, we'll hope to stream again soon, Brian. This has been pretty fun so far.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do it again, like 100%.
Yeah, and for rattlesnakes, there are 2 species down here. We got the eastern diamondback and the pygmy. The pygmy, which is a really small one, they've gone pretty much extinct, unfortunately, due to an invasive parasite that came over from pythons and other invasive animals. So that parasite's kind of killed off most of the pygmies, but the diamondbacks are doing pretty good out here. We see those almost every week during the winter season.
You think LA traffic is bad? I live
I'm
near
sure.
Miami.
I don't know. I'm sure it's
just as awful. I
I'm
feel
sure
like
it's a
they're
little
both.
worse.
I don't know.
I've seen the
about
pictures
that.
there. It looks a little
Have you
worse.
you've seen the way people drive here?
It is horrible.
It's the most ludicrous thing I've ever seen. All of the people here.
No. The snake got hit.
Are you serious?
The guy hit the only snake moving.
The only other car here hit.
It's a dead water snake.
Little banded water snake. Come on, man. What are you doing? I thought we were all out here looking for snakes. Use your eyes.
He was still alive and had intestines hanging out of him. He slithered off. It was so sad to see.
I don't know if they needed to hear that.
Well,
I'm sorry.
we see that all the time, and it's like, it sucks.
Yeah.
But again, like we said earlier, they're insanely resilient. That snake actually will probably live since he was alive right there and slithered off. It's a great sign.
Yeah. Hope you can post some videos from California. We're definitely gonna post some videos from California for sure. I'm very excited. It's gonna be so scenic, and I hope we find a lot of snakes while we're there so that it can be like a really cool all-in-one travel and herp video.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot of snakes when we're there. I'm very excited.
I don't know if I like that.
Red light.
Let me turn my brightness. Oh, it's already all the way up. Hello.
How about this? Is that too much?
Oh my. A little bit. Do need to flash them.
Flash. Alright, what's the next snake in the night gonna be, guys?
Yeah.
I'm going banded water snake.
I'm going with a ribbon.
Another ribbon.
Anybody got any guesses?
Don't say python, you'll be wrong.
Please. We did see somebody else catch a python here.
Yeah, it was like a
couple
few
weeks
nights ago.
ago.
That was less than a week ago.
I had a 4.5 foot EDB in my yard last year in Pensacola and submitted the lat long data. It was very impressive. That is very impressive.
That's cool.
I love diamondbacks. We saw 2 diamondbacks that were actually like about to start breeding. They were just like coiled on top of each other, and it was really cool. Not that long ago.
Yeah, 3 diamondbacks on that hike right there. It was really
one
cool.
hike. So, love diamondbacks.
Yeah, that seems like for snakes in the Everglades, I see the diamondback is doing incredibly well down here because of all their preserved habitat. Maybe less competition now that some of these other snakes have died off with these parasites, or maybe because we altered the hydrology and the Everglades is kind of drier than it historically was.
To answer the last question too from Sunlight, we have our own database that we've been keeping for, I don't know, 3 years?
4 years now.
4 years now. So we do keep data on all the snakes. We don't submit them to iNaturalist because I generally don't with reptiles. They're a lot more sensitive and a lot more susceptible to poaching. So I generally don't. But if it's something really cool or rare, or if it's an invasive, then we will submit it to something like EdMaps, or we will submit to like a database that has a little bit more obscurity than iNaturalist.
What's been cool about the database is that we know a lot of researchers down here, and they're saying like, oh, I have this master's student who's doing a project on scarlet snakes right now. Do you have any data on that? And I'm like, of course I do. Here's 114 records of them. And so like that's cool. We get the data to the people who like really need it and aren't gonna poach the animals. So I think it's been overall a good thing keeping track of everything.
Is this Joneth? I'm so sorry. I'm butchering your name probably. I am not great with that. But Hello. We're doing pretty well, I'd say. We got a couple of snakes so far. How are you doing? I hope everything's going well. We're happy to have you here. And Whitney, I don't think that we're going to get another ringneck snake. Mainly because they don't often squiggle onto the road. We generally find them more often from flipping stuff. However, when I cruise on dirt roads, sometimes I've seen them.
I occasionally see them on the road, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen them more on dirt roads. Some snakes are more particular about their habitats and more particular about like the kind of roads that they cross too.
Is that better lighting? Or
Yeah.
is that worse lighting?
I don't know. I guess they can tell us. If it sucks, let us know.
Or if you want to see a road perspective.
I can also turn it towards the road too. Either way, I just thought they might want to see our faces. I don't know. Seems like from YouTube videos, we've been kind of like watching people's videos, just seeing what's around and how people do stuff, and it seems like people want to see our faces. So I didn't generally think so before that, but
should have seen 3 more by now.
I know, right? You know, it's not pouring rain, so we're probably not going to see anything, you know.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? It's because Mario's not here.
Gonna mog on us later.
Yeah, is he going to be here?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'd like to upload more often. It just takes a long time to go out and find everything.
Get the content to actually put into the videos. We don't want to just put together crap either. We want to put some, you know, good quality videos together that have a story that's being told in each
Nothing
one.
is staged either. I'm very proud of that. I don't know if every Python account can say that, but
that's why it takes us longer too, because we're actually waiting for the right times and doing things in situ rather than just doing things the way some people have. I'm gonna
yeah, nothing. Oh. What's all
What's the remote place you've ever been to? Oh, I've got a great answer.
Go
Let's
ahead.
hear yours first.
I mean,
I'm gonna top it.
I grew up in Kansas, so like I've been in the middle of like literally nowhere before, just like miles and miles off of a dirt road, off of a tiny town. Oh, I would count like middle of nowhere Kansas as remote. Although
I have top 2. Honestly, it's hard to choose. So I got to go on a Habitat for Humanity trip like, God, 8 or something years ago now.
snake.
We'll continue the story in a second. There's a snurping on the road. What we got?
Flip the camera.
I am. Hello.